Ladies and gentlemen, we got more of what we're getting with this Bloodline storyline that is expanding to Monday Night Raw. And things got even more interesting when heading into Survivor Series War Games. So on SmackDown, it was announced that Bloodline versus Bloodline, Solo's Bloodline versus Roman's Bloodline, is going to be 5 versus 5. Now I was thinking, is Cody Rhodes going to be in this? Like, I'm sure he wants to be a part of War Games, but we don't know. So on Monday Night Raw last night, we had Sami, Jay, and Jimmy Uso backstage. And they obviously were reminded of Survivor Series being 5 versus 5 inside War Games, so they had to find a fifth partner. So Jay Uso tells both Jimmy and Sami, we don't have friends on SmackDown, we don't have friends on Raw. But then Sami was like, hey, wait a minute. I think I know someone. And Jimmy asked Sami, who do you know? Sami was like, hey, don't worry about it. He said to Jay, I'll text you. So then we go later on in the show, and this is where it got interesting. Sami Zayn walks in, and who is there with Sami? Seth Rollins. So Sami tells Seth, I know it's going to sound crazy, but hear me out. We need a fifth guy for War Games. Now look, I know the history between you and Roman. Nobody knows Roman Reigns more than me. The reason why I'm back over there in the Bloodline, the reason why I'm in this match, is that the family bond never goes away. No matter how bad things got, you and Roman are still brothers. Then Sami continues, Seth, I looked at the entire roster on Raw and SmackDown. There's no one left. And I think you're the fifth man. And after what Sami told Seth everything, Seth had to think about it. So after Seth thinks about it, he says, I think you're out of your damn mind. After everything I did to take that tyrant Roman Reigns out of power, and you guys want me to team with you guys to build him back up? And Sami Zayn knew that, yep, he's saying no. And then he tells Sami, I know better than anyone who Roman is. And I am shocked to anyone who stands with him, especially you, after everything you put me through. So Sami, thank you, I appreciate it, but my answer is no. Seth has not forgotten what Roman Reigns has done, especially heading into WrestleMania 40. Remember that tag team match Seth had with Cody Rhodes as he took on The Rock and Roman Reigns? That's what he's talking about. And remember back in 2022 when Seth Rollins took on Roman Reigns? So what Seth is trying to tell Sami is that Roman has not changed. So then we move on to later on in the show where Jimmy Uso confronted Bron Breakker. Now, unfortunately, we did not get a full conversation because the show went to commercial break. Now, I would like to see Bron Breakker in War Games, but not with what's going on with the Bloodline. First of all, Bron Breakker does not have any Bloodline business. Well, except the fact that he confronted Jacob Fatu that one time on Raw. And he's the Intercontinental Champion. So Bron Breakker being a part of this, sure, it sounds cool, but it doesn't really fit the story. So then we go on to the final part of the story. Kathy Kelly was going to interview Seth Rollins as he was leaving the arena. But Seth said, hang on one second. Then the camera turns, and then we see Solo Sakoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa. So Solo Sakoa tells Seth, hey look, I know you don't like Roman Reigns. I can't stand him either. What if we join forces and take him out? Then it looks like Seth Rollins has been convinced by Solo because he started laughing. Then Seth starts telling Solo, hey, Solo, we haven't gotten along with each other, but I'm going to tell you a little secret. Something that I didn't tell Sami Zayn. The next time I'm in the ring with Roman Reigns, I get to stomp his head out. Never again in my life that I will team with Roman Reigns. And Solo got excited. But Seth turned things around and said, I will never want to join forces with a wannabe Roman Reigns. That's where Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu both got upset and Seth Rollins walked away. And that was the final part of this story on Monday Night Raw. Seth does not want to be on Roman's team and Seth does not want to be on Solo's team. He just does not want to be a part of Bloodline business. Either way, he's feuding with Bronson Reed right now. So who's going to be joining the OG Bloodline? Then who's going to be joining Solo's Bloodline? For the OG Bloodline, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. But if I was to choose who's going to be on the teams, for sure, It's not going to be The Rock that's going to be on Solo's bloodline, because I don't think he can even do War Games at all. But what if, now that I'm thinking about this, what if they put Cody Rhodes in the OG bloodline side, and then WWE also puts Kevin Owens on Solo's bloodline side? I don't know, but we're going to find out on SmackDown. I bet Roman Reigns is going to be there. The Usos are going to be there. Sammy's going to be there. I don't know. But of course, Solo and his bloodline is going to be there too. So we don't know. Who do you think will be added in both teams? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Tap the notification bell for more videos. Follow me on Twitter @EthanSoyShow. And I'll see you in the next one.